Trump targeted again amidst pleas for more Secret Service funding, as new data reveals just how sick the American psyche is. Welcome to the No Spin Zone. Graph's Grievances starts right now. With just 50 days to go until Election Day, the FBI and Secret Service investigating what appears to be a second attempted assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. On Sunday afternoon, the Republican presidential nominee was golfing at his club in West Palm Beach, Florida, when Secret Service agents spotted a rifle barrel sticking out of a fence a few hundred yards from Trump. The agents opening fire, causing the gunman to flee the scene in a vehicle that was later apprehended by police about 40 miles away. The suspect leaving behind in the brush at the golf course an AK-47 style rifle, a scope, and a camera. The 58-year-old white man now charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. All of this coming barely 2 months after Trump survived a far closer assassination attempt in Pennsylvania, when a gunman opened fire at a Trump campaign rally, striking Trump in the ear with a bullet and killing another man in the crowd. This morning, President Biden once again saying he is thankful Trump is unharmed and calling on Congress to increase funding for the Secret Service. Biden also reiterating, as he has many times before, that, quote, there is no place for political violence or for any violence ever in our country. And while that is the crystal clear message from President Biden and Vice President Harris, the richest person in the entire world, Elon Musk, seems intent on stoking violence and division. The Trump supporter posting on his social media platform X, hours after the news of the foiled assassination attempt, quote, and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden/Kamala, thinking face emoji. Musk suggesting it is odd that nobody has tried to kill President Biden or Vice President Harris. Not only is that not true, the president and vice president routinely face serious deadly threats, but why would Musk choose to express his dangerous bewilderment about this to his more than 197 million followers on X? The plutocrat eventually taking down the post, saying it was a joke. I'm not sure how any of this is funny, but this kind of comment is not a one-off for Musk. He has repeatedly used his platform to spread hate, amplifying right-wing lies and conspiracy theories. After global superstar Taylor Swift announced she would be voting for Harris this fall in a post signed Childless Cat Lady, Musk responded to Swift's endorsement by seemingly threatening to impregnate her. The ghastly 53-year-old writing to the 34-year-old artist on X, quote, fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life. Yes, Musk is a sick, dangerous chauvinist and broadcasting to men everywhere, especially impressionable young men, that this kind of behavior is not only acceptable, but the key to success. And last week, Musk pushed the racist lie that Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets in Springfield, Ohio. The debunked claim, first elevated by Ohio Senator and Republican presidential nominee JD Vance, has resulted in bomb threats at a school in Springfield. This is the kind of real violence Vance, Trump, and Musk are inspiring. And just a few hours before the Trump assassination attempt yesterday, Vance admitted he made up the entire story.
Just once and for all, you again started this in part by saying that, at which Donald Trump repeated on the debate stage, that, and he didn't say anything about the policies that you're talking about. He just said Haitians are eating dogs and cats. Can you affirmatively say now that that is a rumor that has no basis with evidence?
Dana, the evidence is the first-hand account of my constituents who are telling me that this happened. And by the way, I've been trying to talk about the problems in Springfield for months, and the American media ignored it. There was a congressional hearing just last week of angel moms who lost children because Kamala Harris let criminal migrants into this country who then murdered their children. The American media totally ignored this stuff until Donald Trump and I started talking about cat memes. If I have to,
but it wasn't just a meme,
create stories so that the American media actually pays attention to the suffering of the American people, then that's what I'm going to do, Dana, because you guys are completely letting Kamala Harris coast. You had one interview with her. You talk about pushing back against me, Dana. You didn't push back against the fact that she cast the deciding vote on the Inflation Reduction Act, which is why a lot of Americans can't afford food and housing.
You just said that you're
creating
a story.
Public policy.
Sir, you just said that you're creating the story.
What's that, Dana?
You just said that this is a story that you created. So the eating dogs and cats thing is not accurate.
Dana, it comes from first-hand accounts from my constituents. I say that we're creating a story, meaning we're creating the American media focusing on it. I didn't create 20,000 illegal migrants coming into Springfield thanks to Kamala Harris's policies. Her policies did that, but yes, we created the actual focus that allowed the American media to talk about this story and the suffering caused by Kamala Harris's policies.
Remarkable. These people will say literally anything if they believe it will help them politically, even if it comes at the expense of other people's safety. Which brings us to new data showing that for the first time ever, the most how to kill Google search is for, quote, how to kill someone, than for, quote, how to kill yourself. Of course, the fact that either of those queries is leading the pack in Google searches is deeply sad and concerning. But what to make of the reality that people now appear more interested in killing someone else than killing themselves? I am far from a mental health expert, but what I do know is that words matter. And we must demand that our leaders, our political leaders, our business leaders, call us to the better angels of our nature. That phrase, first used in 1861 by President Abraham Lincoln in his first inaugural address as America was torn apart over the issue of slavery. Our country is once again deeply, deeply divided. And this November, Americans will decide whether they want to be led by a leader who promises to destroy the democratic foundation of this country, or a leader who promises to help heal the very wounds that so deeply divide us. Thank you for watching Graph's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, and join me in the next one.